Hello everybody! Today I'm gonna be ranking every Wings of Fire book because I've wasted around 2 months of my life trying to read them all in one sitting. So, uh, first of all let me put my updated listing. So Dragon of Prophecy is A, Hidden Kingdom is B, Lost Hair is C, The Dark Secret is S, Brightest Night is F. The graphic novels are also going in the same spot. Because the graphic novels are just as good as the original. We have Brightest Night on here. That's strange. Let's see. And I don't really have much to say on that. So, Moon Rising. We're put it in S tier, but at the same time, the Act Breakup. That was not needed. At least have one character, maybe two. See, Winter Turning is S tier, hands down. If you don't like Winter Turning, get off my channel. Winter Turning is the best Wings of Fire book. I will defend that. Winter is the best character too. What came after? Right. So that was the Escaping Peril. I don't actually remember what happened in Escaping Peril much. Probably because I don't like Peril as a protagonist. Please do not hate me or burn me. Talons of Power is really where the series kind of started dropping. It was going good, and then the moment they started using boyfriend and girlfriend, that was when I knew the series was toast. Because you do not call an animal a non-human word. That is really human and does not fit. But trust me, this is just the start of the humanization. Overall, I do wish they made Darkstalker, what's the word? Not as evil, or at least, I don't know, trying to put expectations like in the actual, in the first Wings of Fire, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, everyone suspects he's bad, and he's guaranteed bad. Let's see. Wait a second, why'd I put this in S tier? I'm putting things in without recognition. Okay, you are B tier. I do like Palin's design, though. I need more Skyrim protagonists. D tier. Let's see. Done. Darkness of Dragons is... I would say has the same problem as Flaming Fate, but at the same time, this came out before that. And Flaming Fate did it better. But the first half is entirely unneeded, and sole purpose is to what's the word? Well, you know what I'm trying to say. And aside from that, it kind of destroys everything. The whole Aramis magic is overpowered, and it managed to make it even more overpowered. They should have stuck to not being able to enchant yourself. Or at least you can enchant yourself using an object. But, I don't know, I'm not either. Then you had the whole problem of, Winter doesn't get in with Moon. And the whole problem is, well, this is more the whole love triangle fault, but Winter does not get with Moon. If you want Moon to get with someone, you put her with Winter. If you don't, then you do not put her with anyone. Because Winter has character development. He has a whole bunch of flaws that he gets over in his book. He has a reasonable backstory. He wants not to be incredibly racist. Meanwhile, Quigley here has the most generic backstory. Pretty bland character on the inside. Looks good on the outside, but he has sauce on the inside. A very wet, drippy tomato sauce. And then, I wrote this all better in a review. I'll probably have it linked or put on the screen. There's too much for this book to do on an unscripted review. But all in all, this book is bad. Darkest Dragons is bad. Moonblee is bad. let's continue on. Oh, here it is, like Lost Continent. Honestly, people say that Lost Continent doesn't feel like Wings of Fire book, and I agree 100%. Maybe it's the fact that these are new dragons. Oh, this list doesn't have. I really should have looked. This doesn't have Flaming Fate. No, not Flaming Fate. I hate unscripted reviewing. This doesn't have the 15th book. Flames of Hope, that's what it was, but it doesn't feel like a Wings of Fire. It doesn't feel like Wings of Fire series. So, Lost Continent. C. Actually, I probably will read this better more than Lost Hair. I say it's kind of bland and disconnected. Has a bad protagonist. What am I saying? Yes, Lost Continent. Lost Continent feels like fan fiction. I like the overall designs, although Blue doesn't look that good. Blue is something's wrong with him. But first of all, everything else can happen later. First of all, they should have revealed Leaf Wings at book 2. They should have burned down the hives at book 3. I meant to say 12 and 13, but to be honest, it feels enough like its own series that don't blame me for that. And the whole problem I have with this is that the writing isn't as engaging. The characters aren't that good. Love at first sight. Yeah. I don't tend to have too much to say for both of these books, honestly. It's more of, unless I really hate it, you're probably not going to get that big of a review. Now, Hive Queen. Okay, you're going to see, you're going to be. Hive Queen is better than Lost Continent, but it's not as bad as Lost Hair. Wait, Hive Queen is better than Lost Continent, but Lost Continent is better than Lost Hair. However, this is not good enough for an A tier, but Lost Continent, the Lost Hair is in C tier. So, pretend that this is a C plus or a B minus. And make an accented letter. So Lost? No. Okay, I'm getting confused. There's too many books in here. So the Hive Queen is about Cricket. And, well, she has an interesting story to her. I definitely don't see that twist coming. I don't know what else to say, aside from they should have killed Sundu here. Sundu was a terrible character. I do not like Sundu. I wish he'd burned. Anyways, what's the next book's protagonist again? Actually, no, that would be an insult to burn. Hey, isn't a Torch character? Ah, no. But this book. I take back what I said about everything else. All those books are not fanfiction in the slightest. Ow, my neck. But Book 13 feels like a fanfiction that Toei's fans held her hostage to publish. Where do I even begin with this? First of all, Sundu and Nova should have been the protagonist. Swordtail should have been the protagonist. Also, Swordtail and Sundu is a better shipping than Swordtail and Willow. Willow really should have been burned, but at the same time, she was flammable as like cardboard, so I can see why that wasn't done. Also, the whole Sundu-Willow relationship is so in your face that probably takes up half the book. Every other page, you're reminded of it. You're reminded of it. I'm not here for tail twisting and wing flapping. I'm here for the Wings of Fire violence and excitingness. You had evil queens in a world of war. You have awesome stuff. You have a love story with an evil plant trying to mind control everyone. It feels like something out of my minus to the love story and the creativity. If I wrote something about animals in a jungle, I probably would take a poison jungle and take the poison jungle and rework it better. This book is horrible. Just skip it. Don't even read it. Everything about it is terrible. I'm not even doing a second take. I'm forgetting everything I'm saying in this video. This book is horrible. I'm not even sure what I'm saying anymore. Can we go back to the next one? Yeah, I don't actually remember much about Icewind one. The Dangerous Gift, that's what it was called. It's pretty forgettable. Fully existed for filler, but it was much more important than the last book. And then Flames of Hope isn't here, but it's getting an F. Actually, no, it's getting a D minus. Some of these books are really hard to pick. Because Flames of Hope might have had the potential to be good, except this is a late tier toy. I will not get over how strange that sounds in real life. The thing about late year toy is that she doesn't have good creativity because you go and read the book expecting to have the same expectations as in the first five and the three after that. But then you get thrown through all these flashbacks in book 15 and more as a son to Willow. Oh yes, they also get held hostage by that evil planet and stuck in a cave for a while, and they have all these flashbacks that add nothing to the plot. And right there, probably because Toy finished the book and realized that the word count was too low. In fact, they're so important that one of them is simply there to create a shipping that no one wanted or asked for. Also, I am gonna say this right now, and it probably will get this video off of the wiki, but banned from the wiki. But Pineapple and Luna are better than Luna and Swordtail, and Swordtail will go with Sundew, and then Blue and Cricket. And then Snowfall is simply there. She doesn't get anyone. I will age down Pineapple though. Wiki probably still won't allow it. But oh yes, an evil planet is bad. Because no, not because it's a villain. I mean it's a terrible villain. In the bad sense. Luna doesn't even use a flame silk. That's the one thing Silk Wings are known for. Occasionally they have a way of flame silk because that's fight the things with the silk. Luna didn't even get to use that. Why? Oh, I also forgot to mention this, but Cricket has glasses. I'm not even gonna point out the problems with that. And that's main series books done with a ranking that assumes you already know them. Darkstalker I half read. I read the first part before I had to return it. It's a B. Dragon Slayer is pretty bad. I don't. The only good parts were. I think at some point I did throw a red, but occasionally I jumped leaf. The third protagonist, who I don't even remember, Ivy, I believe. Yes, might have been Ivy. She was annoying. If I wasn't trying to read through the whole book, I would have skipped the chapters. The whole book is essentially 3 books in one, tied together, so that way they could be sold as one. And they barely will. And the cover is trying to get you to think that's about the killing of the queen that started the whole series. But it's not. It's about 3 random humans wandering around the place with occasional interludes. And though it's fun to see what the humans are doing, it's at the same time pretty boring. They have terrible characters. I pretty much hated almost every female human here because they are written as your most normal female human character. And I know a female human teenager. And the teenagers that are female are usually bad. Yes, this is not scripted. How can you tell? Oh, I don't. Okay, I think. Okay, I believe this was first, then. No, this is last. Which one is this? Okay, I'm back. I figured out everything. So, I assume that this is the one with fierce teeth. It's actually pretty good. The whole letter format was really interesting. And it does bring high hopes until you realize that this person are warriors, so the others are clearly going to be in more novella warrior style fashion. Sandwings? The other Sandwings. Ah, this is the other Sandwing one. This is the worst one. It's really awful. I was pretty much asking, why don't you do something? Or why didn't I listen? There's a terrible reason for why Dune's wings were bad. Destroyed. Could have said they were attacked in war. Something. Or maybe he did a bad order and then he got punished as a result. Who knows? Run away. Believe it or not, is a little better. Not by much. First of all, the Snowflakes romance was as bad as sports as anyone could get. They just met, they're already doing romantic gestures. No. 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 Other than that, it's pretty typical Wings of Fire book. Now, Assassin is A tier, actually. I like it. Pretty good. The old Nightwing Assassin was pretty good. And that is my complete Wings of Fire ranking. Until the next set of books comes out. To which, yes, give me another year. Anyways, that's all for now, and until next time, goodbye.